Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Sagittariuses doing today? I hope all is well. What's going on in your love life? Ooh, but before we dive in, what we gotta do. That's just to help clear the energy so the messages could come in. Because I love hearing your messages, because I'm exposed to them just like you. But I want to make sure we're on the right page. So we block any negativity that might be trying to seep in. They be trying to sneak in our space. Come on now. Come on. Spirits, talk to us after we breathe. I know. Caught you guys there. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And shake it off. Clear that energy. Clear that space. Clear that energy. Clear that space. Woo, shake it off. Shake it off. Let's see what messages are meant for us to behold. Ooh, come on, Spirit, talk to us. Let us know the messages that are meant for our Sagittarius family. Help them to unveil and uncover and release messages for their intuition, messages to see signs, to hear what's important. What's going on with the love of a Sagittarius? Sagittarius, focus on what it is you need to know. Ooh, it's a great day. It's a great day, Sag. Okay? It's a great day. You need to be full of gratitude, positive affirmations. I am stronger than I give myself credit for. I can do what I said I could do. Let it be, let it be. Step back and watch and see. Come on. Come on. Wind it up, Sag. Wind it up, Sag. What's going on? Why are you not with this person right now? You're not feeling them. They're not feeling you. Y'all had a disagreement. Feelings got hurt. What's going on? Talk to us. Talk to us and reveal. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. No one ever loved me the same way you did. I never appreciated you I never appreciated you until I lost you. Isn't that the same old song? You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. Come on. Come on. You let your ego and your pride speak to us. I still have dreams about us and the happy times we shared together. That's nice. At least that sometimes people got to go through stuff before they appreciate you. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. I visualize happy times and memories. It happens a lot. When people in the heat of the moment, they say things they shouldn't say. And your words are so important. Remember growing up, they used to say, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt me. They do hurt. They do hurt. What you say to people, those words have power in it. Even if they ignore it or pretend they don't care, when you are upset, you say things that you shouldn't say. You say things that you can't take back. And when your heart is involved and you love somebody and you feel they hurt you or did something, breathe before you respond to anything. Think through everything thoroughly. Refrain from attacking. Because you know what? When you attack, you say things that cut to the heart, man. I mean, it hurts. It's powerful. It's like a bee sting that's still in your arm. It just, ah! It's like, and you feel it. You feel it. That's how love is. When your heart is involved and people don't say the right things, they pierce the heart. And even though you may forgive, a lot of times you just don't forget. Because a lot of times, what do they say? A drunk man tells no tales. Just like an angry man, people say things to hurt because they're hurting at the moment. So when you refrain and you think things through, you ask yourself, even if you're in a fit of rage or anger, you ask yourself, do I mean this? Or I'm just pissed off and I'm saying it to hurt the person. Because once you say it, what do they say? I love when I watch Nicole Wallace and all of them on MSNBC. They say, you can't squeeze the toothpaste back into the tube. So be careful what you say to people. I'm telling you. People got to be careful what they say to you, and you got to be careful what you say to people, because your tongue is like a sword, especially when you're upset. Sag, you got power in the tongue. Watch what you say. Are you feeling this person at all? That's the question. Because they're pouring out their heart to you. They're thinking about you. They're dreaming about you. They miss you. They lost out on you and want to get back. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. Blood runs deep in my veins. Wow. Ooh, this is deep. This is some deep stuff. Family involved here. You know what I mean? Family is involved here. Wow. No one ever loved me the same way you did. I never appreciated you until I lost you. I still have dreams about us and the happy times we shared together. It's been hard to move on. I still see your smiling face in my mindset. I visualize happy times and memories. Your family wasn't feeling this person, and you let them go. You see, let me tell you something. When people get mad and they share what they're going through with their family, and the family is looking at it objectively from the outside, looking in, you know families be siding with their people. And you were upset and you told your family what this person did, you know your family's already turned off of them now. So no matter what you say or do, they've already have this image inside of them of this person that you're with not doing right by you. So they can't accept this person, even if you come back and say, we made up, or it's okay now. You can't take it back. Because they always going to remember it. And they're going to look at you side-eye. So then you like, I love this person, but I said too much. Because you didn't control your mouth at the time. So now your family is like, this person is a user. They're no good. They say things they shouldn't. We don't see you with this person. So no matter how you come, you already opened Pandora's box and let everything out. So now it's hard to put it back in, you know? So even if you change your feelings, your perspective, and how you view this person doesn't really matter anymore, because your family can't see that person in a different light because of what you told them. Isn't that crazy? I'm guilty of that too. I've done that as well. When you get mad, you go to your family. You don't care. I don't care. I don't care. you say everything. They say what they want to say. And it's like, you don't belong in my life. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Remember Hollywood from Put a Ring on It? And every time he got mad at the girl, he's like, I'm done. I'm done. I said I'm done. And then they get back together. And then there comes a time where your family is tired of you and this person. You guys have a toxic relationship. You're always fighting back and forth. But, initially people are feeling themselves out, feeling their way through, and trying to understand how this relationship can be set in stone and engraved as we continue to get to know each other, because there's something that brought us together. Is it worth letting it go and saying, hey, that's not happening? But you see, your family makes the decision for you when you bring them into the relationship. And then when you're trying to go back, they're not having it. They're not having it. That's why when you're working something out with somebody, no matter how mad you get, you all stay there and face each other and face the relationship. That's a different story when it's abuse involved. But when y'all are just disagreeing, you should be able to work out your differences and your issues. Because this person got mad, you got mad, You were pissed off. You told your family what they did, and they're feeling bad because they miss you and realize how important you are in their life. Was it significant what they did? Enough that you went and told your family about it? Girl, don't even go that way. Dude, she's not for you. And everybody puts their input in the relationship before you ever sort things out, because unless there's abuse in it, you can't run to your family every time you have a disagreement with your partner. I know you want feedback to see if you're over exaggerating or if you are valid in your concerns and issue. But the resolve must come between the two of you first through communication. And if you automatically go outside for advice on it, everybody's going to have their own version of view of what took place, if you should stay, if you should go, if it's not worth it. And now all these factors are playing in your head, and this person is begging for you back because they realize that they don't want to continue without you. So you have to think before you involve other people in your business to figure out if this business is something that you want to continue with, or you seriously entertaining just ending things. Because when you bring out outside people, outside factors, it belongs outside now, because it's no longer just between the two of you. Unless you go into therapy and you need help because you want to work things out. If you don't care, you don't care, and you just put a what is it? You just turned off the hose so the water can't run no more. I'm telling you, love is something. It ignites so many internal feelings. My memories of you haunt me, and keep me thinking about what could have happened between us down the line. That's you talking. But that's what you're thinking. That's not what you've shared, because you haven't entertained the prospects of moving forward with this relationship, not even with the person. You're really thinking things through because everybody's in your ear right now. And you're wanting to know if this relationship is worthwhile. So that's why you guys are apart, because you don't know. You were so pissed off when your argument went down. You didn't care. You know when sometimes people get mad and they see red? That's what you saw, Sag. You saw red. And you didn't want to hear nothing. You were pissed off. The gall, the audacity, the nerve. Asshole. That's what you said. And you don't be cursing. But you were pissed. And now you're realizing that it may not have been as grave as you may have thought. It was just that it was something that was unexpected, and you reacted accordingly. I don't know your business. All I know is that you told that person off and you didn't care. And at that time, you went straight to your family and let them know what you did and let them know what he did. And everybody got an opinion on your relationship now. And you may realize a little bit that you blew it out of proportion. Too late. I miss your beautiful smile. I took it for granted because it used to light up my world. That's him or her, but this is you. Okay? This is you. And now that you have taken the time to calm down, you thinking everything through, because you know what you've done, you know what they did. And now you realize you really wanted to work it out, but you let your emotion take over and brought everybody, grandma, auntie, everybody in your business. And this could be male or female. We just know it's a Sagittarius. And if you got sisters and brothers, they know your business. Your brothers probably want to beat his butt. Your sisters is like putting on the Vaseline. I'm just saying and you're like sitting back now. What have I done? It wasn't that serious. I was just pissed at the time. I should not have taken my business to my family. There was no physical abuse or anything like that involved. But when we get angry, we get angry. And you got angry. That's why, Sag, you need to get more in tune with your feelings and your intuition, and take the time to acknowledge the message that you're actually hearing before you respond. At this point, you listened to react and respond. You didn't listen to hear. And now when you hear all the details, you're like, dang, I miss him too. Or I miss her. I should have just kept my mouth closed and worked things through. But now everybody, now his family involved. It's like, oh my gosh. And you have to weigh your pros and cons. Is this relationship worth it to me? How often do we argue? Was this a one-time thing that we disagreed on and I just flew off the hinges? Value your relationship and be full of gratitude, but recognize it for what it is. Did I over-exaggerate, or did I have a right, and my point was valid, to cuss his butt out and let him know I'm not one of those females out there that you think you could get over on? You better recognize who I am and respect me accordingly. Now you're in there all into your feelings and realizing that this is the person you want in your life. And maybe how that person treated you wasn't as bad as you may have labeled it to be. It was just that you were pissed. So now that you're in tune with your feelings, ask yourself the needful questions. Is this something that I can iron out? Because they're pleading their heart to you and letting you know how they feel. And you're coming to terms with your true feelings and realizing that you don't want them out of your life. And you're imagining, if you wouldn't have said anything or reacted that way, could you build at that point on to continue growing? Or is it fractured now? Did you damage the relationship? Because this person is coming to you and saying, listen, I still see your smile. You light up their day. You bring joy. You bring me joy. I still have dreams about us and the happy times. So there were happy times. Think things through before reacting. Listen to hear, not to respond. This love may have potential, but now you got to appease the family and not be honest with your feelings because you don't want people to think less than of you. This person is letting you know, I don't care what you told your family. My love for you is real. Yeah, we have a disagreement, but every time we have a disagreement, you're going to run to your family and tell them all our business? What kind of relationship is this? If somewhere down the line we were entertaining marriage, are you going to run home every time or call your sisters and your brothers and everybody and tell them what we experienced? Can't we just work things out together? And you're feeling a little guilt trip right now because your person is right. Your person is right. You can't always run to family at the first signs of trouble. You got to work through the issues, work through the concerns, face the challenges head on, and recognize who this person is and what they mean in your life. Respect that. Both of you need to work on admiring each other. Start by telling each other what you like about each other before you get to what you don't like. Speak the good things first. Let it be in that positive zone. And then you come out and say, listen, I don't like what you did, but I should have worked through things with you so that we could communicate. Please forgive me. I want your forgiveness as well because I didn't mean to say what I said. I was upset with you and I didn't like the way you reacted to what I was saying and you didn't even let me finish. You cut me off. I think we have issues when it comes to communication. And you ran to your family rather than discuss it with me so we could see if it's something we could work through. And that's how you open up that window of opportunity, that window of submission and letting your voices be heard. Not every relationship goes according to the steps that you lay out, Sag. Sometimes you got to work through things to grow through things. And sometimes somebody may say something not knowing that it would trigger you to that extent. Sometimes the stuff you react to is from past relationships and you bring it into the new. You bring old stuff. That's not the way to react. So when you start getting more in tune with yourself, more aligned with yourself, you start realizing that the way I acted was foul. I acted like a kid. I'm not going to take all the blame, but I know the way I reacted, that person had no idea that I would react that way because I'm always so cool, calm, and collected. But this triggered me because of a past relationship. That's why you're feeling guilt, because you know this person didn't deserve the reaction you gave them. So now you're stepping back and realizing what you say has consequences, whether you're angry or not. So you have to see now if somehow or some way this relationship could be mended, because you put it all on the table. But you know what? In your eyes now too, they know what irritates you. They know what triggers you. But your reaction is one of someone that is still healing and has not healed fully as of yet. And when you hold on to an old relationship and the hurts from it, how could you move forward with a new relationship when you're still focused on what happened to you? You can't entertain a new relationship because you're going to constantly compare this person. You have to close the door on that past, forgive and move on so you could rebuild your life and get a fresh start with somebody new. Think about the things that you do. Think about the things that you say. Think about how you communicate. Think about how you react. You are still in the healing process, but you're also in the growing process. Real relationships with sincerity take time. Heal from the other relationship. Take it slower with this relationship and be aware of your words and how your reaction causes these type of consequences. Go back into that manifestation phase and think things through. Weigh the pros and cons, because you know how you're feeling right now with this person not being a part of your life. When you weigh it, if it's more good than bad, you need to replenish that, pour that water on it so that thirst can be quenched. Garnetqueentarot here, where we are inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And get in tune with your feelings, Sagittarius, because you're holding things back because you're still holding on to things from the past. Release and be free of that so you could be free to love again. Take care. Talk soon. Have a good one.